Kyle to the inside of Donnie Leah. That's the first one to get rid of. Can Harvick make a good clean pass on him as well? You see Kyle gets him on the straightaway. Does Kevin get him in the corner?
That's such a huge advantage. Donnie's going to get way out of the way. Does not slow Kevin down at all.
Looks like Kevin made some ground on Kyle in that corner. Good exit off turn 2. Now there's 2 more trucks that lie up ahead for these guys.
Final laps. 5 laps remain from Nashville SuperSpeedway. Kyle Busch looking for his first ever win as an owner driver. Kyle Busch Motorsports. A week ago, it was Brian Eichler driving at Martinsville. Came home 3rd. The best finish for that 18.
I'm telling you, Kevin Harvick noticeably gained on him that lap.
And again, Kyle Busch having to go by the slower lap traffic. This time it's Jason White. We see Norm Benning to the bottom of the racetrack. And Kevin Harvick closing the gap.
He's visually gaining on him every corner.
And you know how bad Kevin Harvick wants this right now. He's going for 5 wins in a row, and it's right there in front of him. He can taste it.
Let's see who's faster at the line.
Going to be Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick just slightly faster than Kyle Busch.
Well, you're going to catch him in traffic.
Right now, 3 laps of traffic to go.
3 laps of traffic. 3 laps too. Look at him. He's moved in with about 5 truck lengths.
Oh, man, and this traffic's going to be a factor. They're stacked up side by side in turn 3 ahead of them.
Here comes the traffic. Now, Kyle Busch coming out of turn 4. He'll have 2 laps of racing to go, and he's got trucks in front of him side by side. It's going to slow him down.
Again, Kevin Harvick, the fastest truck. He's catching Kyle Busch.
Both have to go to the outside of slower trucks. Kyle Busch has a good run out of turn number 2.
That could have sealed the deal for him there, Rick. He got around Compton coming off turn 2.
Lap and a half, lap and a quarter. All Kyle Busch has to do to hold on to this victory.
Out of turn 4. White flag goes in the air. 1 to go for Kyle Busch. Kevin Harvick, 0.6 of a second behind at the stripe. Some trucks between Kyle Busch and the finish line.
Looked like Kevin lost the front end down there, trying so hard. Looked like he lost a little ground.
I guarantee he's gritting his teeth. He can just see Kyle slipping away from him.
The last time Kyle Busch went to victory lane here, he was handed a guitar. He decided he would hit it on the ground to try to distribute the pieces to his teammates. We'll find out what he does here. He wins for Kyle Busch Motorsports.
Come on, get you some of that.
First win for Kyle Busch in his own truck. That's got to be a great feeling. And you know what makes it even greater? The guy he beat. Kevin Harvick is as good as there is in this garage area.
Thanks, guys. Everybody did a good job this week. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Good pit stop. Awesome.
That was Rick Rand, team manager.
Dollar General called Kyle Busch, said we'd like to be associated with you if you come to Nashville. And Kyle Busch said, I'll tell you what, I'll put you on the truck.
It's a sound decision. You gotta like that thinking.
Let's go trackside to Ray Dunlap.
Well, we want to hear from Eric Phillips. He had 10 wins coming into this race, and you know you got one of the best drivers out there. The team's coming together. How satisfying is this victory, Eric?
It's a big deal. I lost my grandma last Friday night. It's been tough. I didn't get down here till late last night. I just thank all these guys at Kyle Busch Motorsports, and thank Rick Friend and Kyle Busch for giving me this opportunity.
Great opportunity for Eric Phillips. Gets win number 11. Kyle Busch Motorsports in victory lane for the first time.
He's going to burn her down there.
Yeah, he's pretty happy right now. A lot of sacrifice, a lot of work went into this team. A lot of money went into Kyle.
Do you think we're going to see a bow
starting this team? Unlike you, Rick, I want to see him get that guitar. I about had a heart attack last time he got handed one. I was just amazed. I was speechless. I didn't know what to think.
I'll guarantee you he doesn't break that guitar. No way.
I would have said that before the last time.
Whatever.
Again, this is the 10th year that the Camping World Truck Series has come to Nashville. It is a commemorative 10th year anniversary guitar that was designed by Sam Bass. It's a Gibson guitar, Les Paul.
I don't know how he can outdo the previous one, but Sam always manages.
It absolutely is a beautiful trophy, one of many trophies that are very unique to the racetracks we come to.
Don't you think this is going to be even more special trophy for Kyle Busch? This will have a nice place at Kyle Busch Motorsports, winning this race, that great trophy, and it being the first win for that team.
Kyle Busch Motorsports becomes the 40th team to win the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, and we'll hear from the driver when we come back. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series on Speed is brought to you by Camping World. Every new motorhome purchase is backed by 353 RV Assurance. Log on to campingworld.com/353RV for details. By Toro, count on it. And by Royal Purple, the performance oil that outperforms. We now go to victory lane and Ray Dunlap.
Here comes Rowdy Busch out of that Dollar General Toyota. Win number 64 in his NASCAR racing career. The guitar is in his hand. Will it be a Pete Townsend? 64 wins, Kyle, an amazing number, but the first for KBM. Congratulations. How's it feel?
Feels pretty awesome. This is so cool, you know, to win in your own stuff and to have these guys behind you to work so hard. I mean, we've been working some long hours in the shop getting this stuff ready, but Eric Phillips did an awesome job with this truck, and he got a great Toyota Tundra for me. I got to thank Dollar General. What great supporters they are. Rick and everybody at Dollar General, thank you guys so much. It's a dream come true to come out here and own your own stuff, but to win in it, that's something special too. And you know, of course, thank Toyota, NOS Energy Drink, M&M's, of course, for being on the back panel, Matco back there this week, and Gillette, the fans, of course, and everybody back on speed.
Kyle, it's been a lot of work to get this team put together, and as you're getting the new building together, I'm assuming you'll have a pretty nice little trophy case over there. Is this guitar going in there in whole?
Yeah, it's in whole right now. I'm going to give it to Sam, and if he wants to, he can beat my truck up with it because of what I did here last fall. I don't think he'll take me up on it, but he can have at it if he wants because he said he wanted to drive it into a brick wall anyway. So.
All right, so one win this weekend at Nashville. What's the chance of doing the double?
I don't know. We'll see. Our Z-Line Camry wasn't great, but Jason and those guys were working really hard all day, and we were just trying to get the right feel. We just never could really hit on it. And you know, today Harvick was coming there at the end. You know, he probably had a little bit better truck than we did. We still have a little bit more homework to do, but we got out front when it mattered and got the switches in the right places when it mattered, and you know, we were able to win this thing. So again, thank all these guys. Awesome pit stops all night. These guys, they woke up when they saw the driver was almost faster than him in pit stop competition, so they did a really good job tonight.
All right, a win for Kyle Busch, the first one for KBM, and let's hear from the guy who chased him to the checkered flag.
Kevin Harvick just missed 5 in a row, second to Kyle Busch tonight. What was the difference, Kevin?
Yeah, we just didn't do a very good job with our Charter Chevrolet. On the restarts, the thing wouldn't go, and in traffic the thing would just get really high. But congratulations to Kyle. We knew that it was just a matter of time before he would win. He can win in anything. So just wanted to have a chance to win. We had a chance to win, but just feel like I let him down a little bit, guided him down the wrong road in practice to do some things that we probably shouldn't have done. But all in all, it was a decent day.
Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. Let's take a look at our Honda Power race results. From the 4th race of the 2010 season, Kyle Busch grabbing the win. That is his 3rd win at this racetrack.
You know, we talked about
from the pole, 3rd win from the pole.
You know, we talked about all those guys at the beginning of the show, how they had to make a move now because they were so far behind in points. Ron Hornaday gets a great finish. Matt Crafton gets a top 6 finish. Johnny Sauter just outside the top 10. So those guys are making a move. But when you have our point leader, Timothy Peters, finishing 4th, it's pretty difficult to gain many points on him.
You know, and during stages of this race, Kyle Busch was the fastest, led over 130 laps, but Kevin Harvick had the fast truck. Ron Hornaday had the fastest truck. Timothy Peters had the fastest truck. So these guys were all good, but when it mattered, Kyle Busch was there.
Only 8 ended up on the lead lap. Eric Almirola was 8th, the final truck on the lead lap. There was only 2 caution flags at this race, and that means that it was the fastest Nashville race we have ever had in the history of the trucks running at this track. Busch winning here, has won on all 3 concrete tracks. He joins just Hornaday as the only 2 drivers to be able to do that in the Camping World Truck Series. We'll be right back.